Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am Victoria. If you're not new, thank you for coming back. I appreciate y'all. So today we are going to talk about just an everyday makeup routine. So if you're interested in that video, keep watching. All right, y'all. So I always get requests on my makeup all the time, and I'm giving in. I'm gonna give y'all my everyday makeup routine, especially here in South Florida because it is hot. So I will go through my products, and as I'm putting them on, I'll tell y'all what they are. I'll also try to let you know what brushes I use, but I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I do not be knowing the name of these brushes, okay? I be using them, and it drives my sister-in-law crazy because I literally use whatever brush like I think does a good job on my face for that spot, and it makes her nuts because obviously your brushes are like named certain things and they have numbers and they're blush brushes or foundation brushes, and I just be using whatever. So I'll get better, and as I educate myself, I'll share my gems with y'all, but it's not gonna be today. So but anyway, my face is already washed. If you have not seen my nighttime skin routine video, I will link it in the description. I basically did the same routine where I used the cleansing gel and the daily microfoliants, and then I went in with my Fenty products to moisturize my face. I do use a lot of drugstore products, so they are affordable, girl. Don't think that you got to be out here spending all your coins. You do not, okay? So as you can see, my face is pretty moisturized. To prime my face, I go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Primer. This is super affordable. I think it's like $6 at Target or Walmart. It's really, really nice. It goes on pretty smooth. And I use it, did I get in my hair? Come on, y'all. I use it when I am applying foundation also, even though today we will not be using foundation, period, because it's hot. But it just helps the makeup glide on and stay on. And I just rub it in with my fingers. I like to massage it in. If y'all don't notice, I like to make sure she's on. There's a big debate, you know, in the makeup world. Do you do your foundation first or do you do your eyebrows first? Okay. I am an eyebrow first kind of girl. I keep my eyebrows pretty simple these days. My favorite, all-time favorite product to use for my eyebrows is a Sephora brand pencil. And it literally has the little spoolie thing on one end, and then it has the pencil on the other end. I do not put gel or anything in my eyebrows in this South Florida heat, especially for every day. Like, this is just every day. This isn't glam beat to the guys. This is, I'm going out, I'm gonna run some errands, I'm going in a couple stores, and that's it. We're not really doing a full face. Can y'all just please like get into how this just goes on? Like, honestly, why would you need to spend crazy money on products? This is a $12 Sephora pencil that literally gives my brows everything they need. Like, baby girl, buff that out. Like, what you mean? I didn't even put concealer on those brows yet. Like, what? Who said this brow not giving? It's $12 at Sephora. Sephora, y'all welcome. $12. I'm gonna link it in the description because y'all need to have it. Okay, I'm hyping myself up, but y'all, it's so easy. That's the brow. That's it for every day. Now the tough part comes next. trying to make the match. Because I don't be doing, I be seeing people do the line, and listen, I'm not old, but I'm older. I don't have the time for that. I had to say that for the 20s who out running around. This is not for y'all, okay? This is not for the people that want that full face glam to go to the store and all the crazy, mirror tricks and antics. This not for y'all. This for people who work. We might only have a few minutes. We might only be running somewhere and coming back. We don't have time for all the antics and the tricks. This is just get your brows together. See. She gonna be playing over here. And my eyebrows shape, like they're not the same. Even when I get them waxed, I do get my eyebrows waxed. It's really funny because I usually only let one lady touch my eyebrows, and she's in St. Louis, and I don't live there anymore. So it's kind of sad because sometimes I literally will go a long time and I'll wait because we're back and forth between Florida and St. Louis. And I'll just let her do it. And I literally think the last time I got them waxed, I was in St. Louis, which I don't even remember when that was. But anywho, so with our brows, I just like to remember that they are sisters. They're not twins by any means, ever. I also like to remember when I'm filling them in, I can conceal them later to make them as close as possible. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and you can see like on my pictures if you're following me on Instagram. First of all, if you're not following me on Instagram, shame on you. Victoria Vlogs _. Get to it. Like, I'm looking real crazy right now, but it is what it is. I'll fix it when I conceal. So we don't have to be perfect at this moment, okay? But we should be pretty close. And right now, she's not giving close. Like, one is higher than the other. Who does that? Now, I know why people don't do their brows on camera, and they be like, I did my brows off camera, I'll come back. Why? Like, people need to know that it's a struggle. Every day, it's a struggle to make these brows match. Like, y'all need to know that. Like, you need to know. It takes forever. This is the longest part of the makeup routine, I promise you. What do we do with it? And y'all see, we're going in with our concealer to conceal the brows. This is where the brows are gonna start giving, okay? I mean, they already was giving, I'm gonna be honest, especially with that brush. Like, the brush I'm using to conceal my brows, it's a Morphe angle brush. Let me tell you something, this brush was dirty. I'm gonna just be honest. Don't be like me. Clean your brushes. Clean your brushes. It is for seamless makeup application. Also, sanitary reasons, like the oils and dirt and stuff on your face. Like, clean your brushes. Do not be like me. The majority of them are clean though. This one just is not. Oh, okay. For my concealer, this is the Juvia's Place concealer. I see I'm already doing bad with telling y'all what I'm using, but it's Juvia's Place concealer in the number 10. But it's, I'm gonna be honest, I was using Jeffree Star concealer. I know he's big faux pas, but it was good concealer. So I switched to the Juvia's Place. I do really like it. So, but I just started using her, so I'm giving her a chance. We'll see. But I knew I had to replace Jeffree because, I was using it. It's good concealer. People was turning their nose up and stuff. So I said, okay, let me try something else. And Juvia's Place is a good brand, so that's what we're gonna use on today. And I just conceal outside of my brows, and this is you just cleaning them up. Like I said, this is literally the longest part of my everyday routine. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, normally I don't spend as much time on them because I'm just running in my everyday. I'm cleaning them up good for y'all, but normally, girl, these brows would be on and I would be out the house because who gonna check me about the brows? Nobody. Especially with them being uneven. Girl. I mean, if I'm going somewhere, not going somewhere like every day, but like out, or if I know I'm gonna be in a bunch of pictures, like maybe. But honey, the brows are on, and they be given. So nobody is really talking about said shape. Let me just fix this though, because what is she doing over here? All the time when I conceal my brows, I mess something up and I have to go back in and fix it. Happens all the time. It happens to the best of us. I literally just take my brush back. I fluff them out. I try to figure out where we went wrong, because that's really what happens. I try to figure out where we went wrong. We done messing with them. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if I was doing this without y'all, and I created these, honey, we moving on, and that's what we about to do. That's all we can ask for. Next, I go in with whatever, if it's gonna be my foundation for the day. Since this is an everyday makeup routine, I'm not using foundation. I got a little bit of a cheat code. I'm not gonna lie. Rihanna came out with some beautiful tinted moisturizers. She also has a product. It is a body sauce. The Fenty Beauty. She's 30. The Fenty Beauty body sauce. This is the body luminizing tint. It's like a luminous moisturizer. It's literally for your body. It's waterproof. I use it on my face. I just like the way it goes on, how it makes my skin look, and it's a really great alternative to the skin tint that she came out with, because it was really hard to find once it came out. The girls bought her up, especially in my tone, my shade. I tried to find it, it was gone. They had the body moisturizer, and I just thought, what the heck, I'll try it for the body, for swimsuit, but she'll also try it on her face. And I was talking to the lady at Sephora when I bought it, and she was saying a lot of people use it for your face. And I thought, I could be a lot of people. Do it. So she does. And look at just the glow that it's already given. Y'all gotta move this wig out the way. Scram wig. Y'all know I don't have hair. She's bald. So, and not bald because I can't grow hair. I grow hair just fine. I just prefer a bald look. So I use a lot of wigs, and it is what it is. I do not conceal the rest of my my under eye or whatever for an everyday look. I just add a little bit of this skin tint under the eye, and I go about the day. I mean, you could just tell the glow and how dewy this is and beautiful. Just when I've only done this part of my face. It's so nice. It just goes on so well. Like, what are we doing here? It's beautiful. And literally using it here in South Florida, it literally, I mean, you just look like you've been kissed by the sun. Like you have been, like, girlfriend, you've been at the beach all day, every day? Do you work? Or are you just out here tanning, looking like a bronzed, beautiful goddess? Like the second one, bronzed, beautiful goddess, me, please. And literally, I do this routine. I mean, besides the brows, because sometimes if I get picky, but I can do this makeup routine in 10, 15 minutes. But look at how pretty that finish is. She's giving radiant goddess. Like, what? Once I have the luminous tint on, I just love the way it looks, y'all. Like, I literally could put lip gloss on and be gone. Like, off I go. But I am gonna do a little bit of concealer, just a smidgen. And I just dab her like that. I just do a little dab. That's it. We don't get crazy. We running out. We'll do a little here though. We let her sit for a little bit. We let her sit because we wanted to get, you want your concealer to dry a little bit. You want to be able to move the product and you still want it to cover your face. You don't want to move it wet because it's not going to give you the coverage that you're looking for. And honestly, at this point, I'm not even doing it to conceal bags or to conceal dark circles around my eyes. I'm doing it because I do like a little bit of brightening on the top of my cheek. I found my angles. I know where the light hits when I take photos, and you want to make sure that that is how you're applying your makeup. You got to know your angles. You have to know where you need to be luminous. You need to know what areas you need to conceal, and you need to pay attention to how the light catches your face. Even with, I have two big lights on right now and I have my ring light on, like you see where the light is catching my face. Start paying attention to that, guys, because it should definitely like help you figure out where you need to put your makeup. So we're drying a little bit. My beauty blender that I'm using, honestly, it's not an expensive beauty blender. I bought a case of them at Marshall's, TJ Maxx, somewhere. I bought a case of them. I'll probably show y'all later, and it had a bunch in there. I wet her. I always wet my beauty blender. It helps move your product a little bit better. You can use water. A lot of times I'll use my Morphe Luminous spray, and I'll spray it on my beauty blender, which you're about to see me do to move my product. Do not be afraid to do that. That is what it is for. But I wet it earlier, so it's damp, but it's not super, super damp. So you just spray a little bit of her on there. And that's what I use to blend out my concealer. If you have dry eyes or dry spots like I do, you really should stay away from blending concealer up and putting it in the creases, because she might crease later. If that is important to you, do not blend your concealer up in your eye wrinkles, because it's very possible, like I said, that she creases on you later. I'm not going to give you any false promises. It happens. Like I said, at my age, I'm not worried about it. I'm not going for that super perfect mannequin face, the Botox face. That's not what we're going for. So it's not a big deal for me. But if that is something that is a big deal to you, and you that's the look you're going for, do not blend your concealer up in your wrinkles. because it'll look really good when you apply it, but later on, especially if you have your makeup on for a long time, I have found that no matter what concealer I use or powder I use, it creases. So if y'all have one that doesn't crease and you know something I don't know, please let me know. Also, I always get concealer in my brows. I fix them later, which is why people do their brows last, but I just can't get out of the habit of doing them first. But once you have a little bit of concealer applied, I do put a little bit of powder. This, of course, is Laura. Don't play with her. She is not one of them, okay? This is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. Listen, don't play with Laura. She's not one of them. She's not. I used to work at Ulta, guys, and I didn't always go in Sephora because I worked at Ulta, and it's a rivalry. It's unspoken. And so I didn't. But I always told them, like, until y'all start selling Laura, I can't mess with y'all. But I think they actually do sell her now. So if you're into the rivalry, you don't even have to go. You don't gotta go. So a little bit of powder. I don't feel like that was too much. I do not bake. My skin is dry. So she does not put a ton of powder on her face and leave it there and let it sit. I do, however, blend my powder in a little bit, and then I dust off the rest of it. This is a powder brush, so again, I don't want to hear from my sister-in-law. But it's the Real Techniques brush. I don't know what it's called, I'm gonna be honest, but it's freaking huge and I love it. Love it. Now you can see with the powder, it took some of that luminous finish away, but that's okay because we are going to put that back in just a minute. The rest of the routine really just depends on what I'm doing today or where I'm going, to be honest, or how long I need to have my makeup on. Next, I just go in with the Morphe blush trio, and I don't know the name of this one. It doesn't have it on here. I'll just show y'all the colors. Listen, the bold fell out. It was a like a what do you call, a highlighter, and it was okay. It was really red. I didn't really dig it, care for it that much. But these two shades I use interchangeably as a blush or like a contour. Don't laugh. This is like a mini brush that I got a long time ago. As you can see, it's from the Sephora VIB like rouge in one of the sales or the gifts or something that they gave you. It's so tiny and compact though. I absolutely love it. It fits in my hand perfectly, and I feel like I can control my blush really good. I am a blush girl. I love blush every day. It is a must. Even if I do not contour my face, the blush is going. Like, I was on the blush train before it got like popular. Like, the blush is a must. Say it with me. The blush is a must. Okay, so I take a little bit of Risky and a little bit of Provocative. We do our tap and then we add it. We're always smiling when we add our blush. Like, you smile, you see the natural lines in your face. When you're smiling, you can already see where I applied a little bit. Like, that's where we put our blush. I know my natural line. I also conceal with it, so I know that it's here. And you take her up. Do not be afraid. Take her up the face. Start here. Take her up the face. This is all about knowing your angles. It's about catching your light. Take her up your face. She's giving. It's a smidge more because I blush. Like, she's giving. Also, I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. I do not have a brush over here to apply blush to my eyes, but I do add color back into my eyes sometimes, so I'm a cheat. all the makeup gurus. Oh God, you put it on your eye. It's my face. Chill. I'm also done with putting it on my cheeks, so mind your business. But you can see just with these colors, it's a little bit of an orange kind of color, and that's what we're going with. The body luminizing tint that I put on my face is that brown, shimmery, pretty. It's giving glow. It's giving you've been at the beach. It's giving you live in South Florida. I love the oranges on my face. I love, love, love the oranges. Like, love them. After that, I just go in with a little bit of bronzer and shimmer. I absolutely love, you can see I done had it, the Anastasia Glow Kit. This right here, if you are a brown skin beauty diva like myself, if you are a brown skin queen who likes to look bronzed and beautiful, this is your best friend. She's giving everything you need, okay? Everything. I've had mine for a while. I also dropped it and I broke this one, but do not think she was broken. She gets used every day. I do use the other ones as well, but right here, everything you need. So I do not know what the name of this brush is. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. See, I gotta do better. I'll get better at knowing, but she's beautiful. This is just real life. Like, it is what it is. I buy stuff and then I use it. I don't know. I use this brush every day to apply my highlighter. I just take a little bit, well, depends. But I use the bronzed one in this palette. And again, I know you can see already where the light hits. I use that and I apply there. Because when the light hits, you want it to catch, you want it to catch that highlighter. You want to be like, honestly, like I can tell y'all, but you know what? It was time for me to show y'all because, honey, I do a little bit on the nose because why wouldn't we? Do you understand? A little bit of the lip. That's it. I don't do a lot of lip though because sometimes from far away it look like you drank something and it's stuck on your lip. I don't really like that look. It's nothing against people who do that. Like, that's fine. Your makeup should be for you. But for me, it's the cheeks. It's the nose where we're catching. If you're getting crazy, you could put a little bit up here. Right at the top. And you can tell where I concealed. You just at the top because we're going to catch the light. The chin is the debate. People don't do chin, but I'm really more of a put it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Ask questions last. Even though I concealed earlier and my face was getting kind of dry, you see the difference that the highlighter makes on your face. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. Okay, you need it. At this time, I usually go back in and I double check my eyebrows. I want to make sure that I didn't get a lot of product in them because it does take away from how they look. When my hair is blonde or brown or different colors, my eyebrows are not as dark. Now that I'm wearing, I did dye my hair jet black because I'm going to get it braided in a couple days, but I like to make sure that my eyebrows are dark. Lastly, I go in with some mascara. I'm gonna tell you right now, this is the e.l.f. volumizing mascara. e.l.f., you know that is a drugstore brand. She's $6. This is the best mascara out there to me for the price. She's giving everything that the girls need to give on a regular day-to-day basis. I do not wear lashes most of the time. If I'm doing something and I'm going somewhere really nice, maybe. I think I've applied them and used them a couple times. It's just not one of the things that I do. I do have long lashes. They are really nice, and so I usually just go with them. However, I will do a full glam for y'all, and I will apply some lashes, and I'll show you how to apply them. The thing of it is that if you have good lashes, there's really no need. You can find a mascara that works for you, that gives you everything you need. As you can see, it doesn't have to be an expensive one. It can very well be a drugstore one, but you have to put in the work. You gotta go through. I couldn't even finish my sentence. Like, what? What? Y'all, my child is crying. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay. Y'all, she done had this wiggly tooth in her mouth for weeks. And I guess she was in there playing and she done bumped her face and now the tooth fell out. So now she in there crying with my husband. Listen, I don't know. But anyway, get back to these lashes. Are we looking at how they're giving? I mean, honestly. I also am usually looking in the mirror, not my phone, so we'll see how it goes. Look, I got a little bit under there. It happens, guys. You shouldn't rub it like I did. That's just a bad, like, habit. You can get it with powder. You can also use concealer. People will tell you don't go back over your mascara because it can make them clumpy. Work through it. Get you a mascara that has a good brush on it. This is an excellent brush. Also, one thing you should not do is use your mascara to darken your eyebrows. This goes on your eye. Don't put it on your eyebrows. You're cross-contaminating. People tell you all of that. It's like chicken, you know, don't do it. But I do, you know, and who's gonna tell me I shouldn't do that? Like, it's how I also help my crazy hairs get back in place. It's also a last-ditch effort to darken my eyebrows, and I take it. Pfft, who gonna say I shouldn't? Who? Y'all gonna say it in the comments? I don't care. And lastly, I just use the Sephora clear brow gel to just go back in with the brows. It's gonna help freeze them. Sephora used to have a stick, right? It did the same thing. It was like a brow freeze or whatever, but it was in a stick form. It was my absolute favorite. Like, I loved it. I took it for granted. I bought them one at a time and they discontinued it. Much like everything that we love, they took it away. I literally could have fought them. Like, honestly, I was so upset and so hurt by that. I took it personal. I didn't understand why they would do that to me. Like, why would you take that from me? I needed that. I use, there's this NYX lip, or is it NYX? Yeah, whatever. Lip, Lingerie Push Up. It's a long lasting lipstick. I love this. Love it, love it, love it. It's sturdy, as you can see, but it's a brown. I use it as a liner for my lips. I just start to go around. I know the girls have been overlining the lips lately. They want the full lip action, but she has full lips, okay? So she don't need to overline. The lips are already giving full. They're giving everything they need to give, so she don't gotta do that. So I just do a little bit. I go around. This is the Juvia's Place Barely There gloss. She's super cute. We're going in. And look at how a little goes a long way. Like, you don't even, I'm just extra. So for me, the more, the better. Oh, did she turn into a bronze goddess right before your eyes? She did. She's giving. Lastly, this, you go in with this, and there's a joke that there was like a meme going around, like, you know, with the boyfriends and husbands, like, how do you know when your girl is like done with her face, or you stay sitting until you see this step? Is true. So this is my best friend. I put it on my beauty blender earlier when I was blending out some concealer. The Morphe Luminous Setting Spray, I absolutely love. I literally have a drawer with like 3 of these in it at all times. I loved it so much. I bought it for my sister-in-law so she can have it. It's really nice. It does put the moisture back in your face. Usually I do it before I apply my mascara, but sometimes I don't. As long as it's dry and you don't get to blinking like crazy when you put it on, you're good. Also, you can, you know, put it really where it needs to be, which is down here. Take a bath in it. Listen. It got so cute. I gotta move my hair around. Like, where are you going? Looking like it's a look. What y'all think? Let me know in the comments if you like the everyday, day-to-day makeup that we did today. Also, let me know if y'all want to see more makeup videos. This is my everyday look. I will do a full glam video, but I can do some other videos where it's more specific, whether we're talking about brows. I do brows different ways, contour and blush. Y'all let me know what y'all want to see. But for right now, she's done. Like, I literally could go about the day. I really want to go to Zara today, so she might, now that her face is made. So anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I enjoyed talking to y'all today. Make sure you also follow me on social media, on my Instagram, Victoria Vlogs _ on my Instagram for photos. I might insert some pictures.